Rhobh and buying Beverly Hills star Mauricio Umansky is in hot water over a massive PPP loan. The estranged husband of Kyle Richards has a very successful real estate firm, the agency. More so, the Wall Street Journal has him billed as the #1 top-producing real estate agent in California. So what would cause him to feel the need to obtain a loan? Keep reading for more details. Since Mauricio Umansky left his brother-in-law, Rick Hilton's real estate agency, he has emerged as one of the best. The agency just kept growing and now has over 115 offices in 12-plus countries. Kyle Richards would constantly praise Mauricio for how far he came and the dedication he put into his work. Netflix recognized this and buying Beverly Hills was born. It showed Mauricio as a businessman as well as his personal life. He now has 3 out of 4 of his daughters working alongside him and is clearly living the dream. Unfortunately, things came crashing down when his marriage fell apart. Mauricio and Kyle had been married for nearly 30 years, and then they grew apart. He was always traveling for work while she adopted a new healthy lifestyle that included sobriety and working out. More so, she was always hanging out with Morgan Wade, which prompted romance rumors. Kyle and Mauricio called it quits, and now, he is with young philanthropist Nikita Khan, happier than ever. However, the rug has been pulled out from under him, according to In Touch Weekly. This is a case about greed during a national health emergency. Those 2 programs were enacted for the sole purpose of preventing termination of employees by providing loans to businesses that were unable to pay them due to the impact of COVID-19. Not to bolster or preserve the profits of a business that had sufficient funds available to pay its employees. Yet the vast majority of the proceeds went to those very businesses, leaving many small businesses like restaurants, grocers, and other small businesses that were directly impacted by COVID-19 through lost business out in the cold. Mauricio and William applied for and received 2 PPP and CARES Act loans totaling $3,521,153. The biggest issue is that the agency was not eligible or in need of this loan with the amount of income they bring in. According to the suit, the agency's sales are in the billions, $11.02 in 2021. Therefore, getting a PPP loan was not at all necessary for Mauricio Umansky or William Rose. The suit continued by stating this. Despite this, in order to receive the loans, defendants falsely certified that current economic uncertainty makes this loan request necessary to support the ongoing operations of the applicant, and that they needed the loans to pay their employees, a requirement for eligibility for PPP loans. In round 1 of the PPP loan application process, the agency requested $2.3 million. By the second, they asked for $1.1 million. Finally, Mauricio and William were given loan forgiveness, but the big issue is how they are financially secure. It is not just their business but them as individuals. Therefore, this was highly unnecessary. An agency rep shared this. While we are unable to comment on ongoing litigation, we want to emphasize that the agency has always operated with the highest level of integrity in all aspects of our business. Like many companies, we faced significant challenges during the Mauricio Umansky, a prominent figure in the luxury real estate world and husband of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, star Kyle Richards, finds himself embroiled in controversy over a massive Paycheck Protection Program, PPP loan. The news has sent shockwaves through both the real estate and entertainment communities, given Umansky's high-profile status and the substantial amount of money involved. The unfolding saga has raised questions about the ethical responsibilities of wealthy individuals during times of crisis and the complexities of the PPP loan system itself. The PPP loan controversial Paycheck Protection Program was designed to provide financial assistance to small businesses struggling to keep their workforce employed during the COVID-19 pandemic. The program, part of the broader CARES Act, aimed to prevent massive layoffs by offering forgivable loans to businesses that could prove they used the funds primarily for payroll. However, the program quickly became a lightning rod for controversy, as numerous wealthy individuals and large corporations were found to have received substantial loans, sparking public outrage. Mauricio Umansky's Company, the agency is one of the most successful luxury real estate brokerages in the United States. Known for handling multi-million-dollar deals and boasting a roster of celebrity clients, the agency has expanded rapidly since its founding in 2011. Despite the company's apparent financial success, it was revealed that the agency received a PPP loan of over $2 million during the height of the pandemic. This revelation has led to intense scrutiny. Critics argue that a company as successful as the agency, especially one led by a high-profile millionaire like Umansky, should not have been eligible for such a large loan. The optics of a luxury real estate firm receiving government assistance intended for struggling small businesses has been met with widespread criticism. Public backlash and ethical concerns. The backlash against Umansky has been swift and fierce. Many have taken to social media to express their outrage, accusing him of taking advantage of a program meant to help small businesses stay afloat during a time of unprecedented economic hardship. The fact that the agency, which deals in properties worth millions of dollars, applied for and received a PPP loan has struck many as particularly egregious. The ethical implications of this situation are complex. On one hand, the PPP was technically available to any business that met the program's criteria, regardless of the industry or the wealth of its owners. The agency, like many other companies, faced significant uncertainty during the pandemic. The real estate market, especially in luxury segments, experienced volatility, and there were genuine concerns about the future. From this perspective, applying for a PPP loan could be seen as a prudent business decision aimed at protecting the jobs of the agency's employees. On the other hand, the optics of a millionaire like Umansky benefiting from a program intended to help struggling businesses during a time of national crisis is troubling to many. Critics argue that even if the agency was technically eligible for the loan, it was ethically questionable to apply for it. This situation has reignited debates about the responsibilities of the wealthy during times of crisis and the broader issue of economic inequality in America. The agency's defense. In response to the growing controversy, representatives of the agency have issued statements defending their decision to apply for the PPP loan. They argue that the company, like many others, faced significant financial challenges during the pandemic, with the luxury real estate market experiencing a temporary slowdown. The loan, they claim, was used in accordance with the program's guidelines, primarily to cover payroll and ensure that employees could continue to receive their salaries during the uncertainty of the early months of the pandemic. Umansky himself has remained relatively quiet on the matter, though sources close to him suggest that he is frustrated by the backlash. According to these sources, Umansky believes that his company did nothing wrong and that the loan was necessary to safeguard the jobs of his employees. They also point out that the agency, like many other businesses, faced unprecedented challenges during the pandemic, and the loan was a crucial part of their strategy to weather the storm. The broader implications. The controversy surrounding Mauricio Umansky and the agency is part of a larger debate about the PPP loan program and its implementation. When the program was first rolled out, there was a rush to distribute funds quickly to prevent widespread economic collapse. However, this urgency led to numerous instances where large, wealthy businesses received loans that many believe should have gone to smaller, struggling companies. The public backlash against high-profile recipients of PPP loans, like Umansky, highlights the broader issue of economic inequality in America. During the pandemic, while many small businesses struggled to stay afloat, some of the wealthiest individuals and companies in the country were able to secure substantial government assistance. This has led to widespread frustration and a growing sense of injustice. The controversy also underscores the challenges of implementing large-scale government assistance programs. The PPP was an unprecedented initiative, and while it undoubtedly helped save countless jobs, its implementation was far from perfect. The program's design allowed for loopholes that some wealthier businesses were able to exploit, leading to situations like the one involving Umansky. The future of the agency and Umansky's reputation. As the controversy continues to unfold, it remains to be seen how it will impact the agency and Mauricio Umansky's reputation. The real estate mogul has built a successful career and a public persona that is closely tied to his wife, Kyle Richards, and their appearances on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The scandal could potentially tarnish